Hey everybody. Sorry I'm a little late. I got excited this morning. Yeah, there we go. We're all fixed up. So I have on a color that I never wear, yellow. I just don't have any yellow in my closet, but I had this shirt and I thought, well, I'll put it on. Yep. It's time to do laundry. Yeah, you heard me right. Okay. My hair's not sticking up everywhere. We're good. We are good. This is my feather duster. It was hanging over my shoulder yesterday. I thought I'd put it out there a little more for people to see the pretty purple feathers. Anyway, we've been day two of Sync Reflections. And what I would like to talk to you a little bit about today is, yesterday we discussed about the book being, me writing the book in 2 weeks. And writing the book is the easy part, folks. It was really easy to write the book. The hard part is finding somebody to publish it, which there wasn't anybody. There wasn't a single soul to publish the book. And that was before Amazon and CreateSpace and all that stuff. There was no way. There just wasn't a way. And so I have the best husband in the whole wide world. We don't have a mortgage on our house. But at the time we didn't have a mortgage on our house. We went to the bank and mortgaged our house to print up 50,000 copies. It was 50,000 copies of the book. We first started with 10, and then we got another 20 and 20 twice. We did 50,000 copies of the book, and we sold it on Amazon. Just flat out. Yep, Bantam is who picked it up after about a year and a half of us. Well, not really a year and a half. We self-published in March, and then by the summer we got to number 49 on Amazon in all books at that time, which was huge. And my phone was ringing off the hook, and I didn't even have an agent or anything. So it was difficult because I didn't know what to do. I just didn't have a clue. But all along the way, God provided. He provided an agent. He provided 17 publishers to bid for the book. And before I knew it, I got to meet Erwin Applebaum at Random House. He came here to meet me and Robert. And then Robert baked him cookies, and I took him out to eat barbecue. He loved barbecue. Now, we had, it was just phenomenal. Did I know how to write a book? Nope. But I knew how to connect to you. And that's all I ever did was just to focus on one of you. Because if I tried to think about 10,000 people watching this video, I might get stage fright. But I'm just talking to Elisa, or I'm talking to Amy. I'm just talking to one of you. And that's just like talking to my friends. See, I'm sitting in my red chair friends. Y'all are right there. And that's what helps me to stay focused. And it's a beautiful thing when I can stay focused on you. Now, I just got through watching and sharing on our Facebook page an amazing interview that Scott Adams did with a young man, 36 years old, who barely made his high school basketball team, and how he became a professional basketball player. Now, we may not understand about basketball, But guess what? The whole process is the same whether it's basketball. Oh, praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. The 12 little boys that were lost in Thailand have been found alive. I know people have been praying all over the world. Those little soccer players that were lost in a cave have been found alive. Woo, that's some good news. You know, as I sat down right here a few minutes ago to write my little introduction and get things going, I heard my local hawk squawk. If you've ever heard it, you'll always know what it is. And I heard it squawk. And when you hear a hawk or see a hawk, you be looking for a message from God. And the little boys are alive. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Just need to breathe a bit. So, getting back to Scott Adams' podcast, and you gotta watch it. You gotta watch it. And you listen to it with different ears. You listen to it, it doesn't matter if you want to be a professional basketball player, a professional writer, or just get your house clean. It doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. But you have to take some actions. And yesterday I sent my niece, she is this wonderful real estate agent in Chattanooga, and she's been doing lots of things and working really hard. She's a new real estate agent, and she posted a picture of her helping one of her clients move this weekend. What real estate agent does that? She does, because she goes the extra mile. And so I read James 2, chapter 14, James 2, chapter 2, verse 14 through 26. And it's all about, we can have faith all day long. And that's, Hebrews 11:1 is my favorite verse. Faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. We can hope and have faith in our heart that we're going to have a clean house. But if we don't get off our butts and do something, it's not going to magically get clean. I don't care how many magic wands you've got. You've got to get up and do something. So this morning I found a testimonial about Swish and Swipe. So this month, the month of July, we are practicing the habit of Swish and Swipe. Now, I got the bathroom habit down pat. I mean, I got it. I've been doing it, 15, 16 years, maybe more than that. Swish and Swipe is just part of it. I think it's even in Sync Reflections, but I can't remember. I figured out that one thing that I can swish and swipe every day is my floors. This mop is amazing. So today, instead of wetting it with water, I poured some Windex on it because, yesterday I liked to choke myself in here with Windex. But it was such a clean smell, got a little ammonia D. I sprayed this, I pretty much soaked it with about a cup of Windex. I just ordered me a new gallon. And I ordered some citrus Windex. That ought to smell good. But I did my kitchen and dining room, entrance and living room floors in about 5 minutes. 5 minutes with this mop. 5 minutes. So now, with the floors done, things are smelling good. You know, if things smell good, they gotta be clean. So I swished and swiped my floors right quick. Was it a big deal? No. But was it done? Was it perfect? No. I kept having to chase Molly Dog all over the living room. Hey Tamara, love you. And it just really makes a big difference. Now when I get through with here, I may go in and do another little swish and swipe, which is wipe down my kitchen counters and feather dust the dining room table. I noticed it needed a little dusting. I don't sweep first. Nope. With this, all I had to do was take it outside and shake it real good to get the dog hair off, which I did the floors pretty good yesterday with the dust mop. But today I wet mopped. And this mop really does clean well. It's got all these fingers, and then I was going this way with it, and then I flipped it around and went this way with it, and before you know it, your floors are clean. When the floors look clean, the house feels clean and smells clean. You got to get up and do something. You can't sit around waiting for it to clean itself, because I don't have a Roomba. I don't have one of those. I give them away, but I don't have one. Set your timer for 2 minutes. 2 minutes. And see what you can get done that fast. Now, one of the secrets to being able to jump up and do it for 2 minutes is, as soon as I'm finished with this mop cloth, I take it off and put a clean one on and stick it back in my broom closet. That's it. Now, this mop and 2 chenille cloths come with our super duper cleaning package, the FCC pack, and it's $50 off. It's the summer super duper sale. Now, bathrooms, back to bathroom swish and swipe. Set of purple rags and a rubber swisher for $11.95. Comes with all of it. Now's the time. There's never going to be a better price on that, ever, because of it's half price, $23.90, and it's half price now. Taking baby steps is an integral part of this book. We start with shining our sink. How many of you have your sink shining? Did you go to bed with your sink shining last night? Let me see some. I want big hearts. That's what I want to see. I want big hearts. Shiny sinks. Shiny sinks abound. My dishwasher was empty. My sink was shining. And I get up this morning and Robert's got me coffee made. All I got to do is turn it on. It's wonderful. Absolutely. Look at those hearts. Y'all make my heart go pitter patter. I didn't know we were sold out of feather dusters. Oh my. I'll have to check that out. No, but I don't know about that. But anyway, we probably still have a few left that come in the super duper package. So folks, Sink Reflections is all about jumping up and shining your sink. It starts with shining your sink. And if you go listen to the podcast that Scott Adams just did, you're going to realize some other things I've been teaching you all along. Fake it till you make it. Put a smile on your face. Put a smile on your face and see your whole personality kind of turn around. If you think you're happy and you jump in and you start acting happy, then you might really be happy. Gotta get rid of. There it goes. So, folks, let's get up and get some things done. Set your timer for 2 minutes. Let's see what else we can talk about from the book. I better look at it. One of the things that makes our house look. Let me read one more testimonial for you from the back of the book. And I know you've seen this testimonial before. I may have to hold it way out here. Dear Fly Lady, I wanted to let you know about the wonderful B&B my husband and I stayed at this Memorial Day weekend. The smell was the small but simply furnished kitchen was well stocked with the delicious healthy snacks and meals. Homemade waffles with blackberries were served from a beautiful clean kitchen. The living areas and bedrooms were furnished with fresh, plumped pillows, lovely matching sheets and down comforter, and scented candles everywhere. The bathroom, bubble bath, lotions, and fresh white towels. The library was stocked with books, magazines, and yoga videos. Best of all, my husband and I spent time together with no interruptions, chores, or traffic. Okay, you guessed it. Thanks to you, this is my home. Thank you, Laura from California. Hey, we have a holiday this week. Wouldn't you like to go to this place? Or you can have it. You can have it. That can be your home. One baby step at a time. That's all it takes. Set your timer. Make your little game that we've been talking about. Do you do your hair and makeup? Do you do your hair and makeup in the morning and lace up your shoes? Just curious, not trying to be rude. And of course I do my hair and makeup. I don't have much makeup on. I just put a little powder on and some blush and lipstick. I don't do eyes. I'm allergic to eyes. And yes, I do my own makeup. I learned how a long time ago. I don't always wear it, but when I do, it makes me feel good. I walk into my bathroom and I don't scare myself looking like my mother. So yes, I do. And I lace up my own shoes. Nobody puts my shoes on me. And yeah, your question could have been kind of rude because this is what I do. This is what I've been doing for almost 20 years. This is who I am. Whatever you do all day long is who you are. If you're going to sit on your butt all day long, you're a slug. But if you're going to get up and do things, then you've got some actions. So put some actions to those wishes you've had. How do we not? My sisters want to know how we not look like her. Well, you got to smile. She never smiled. That's what you got to do. You got to smile, sister. Anyway, one of the things that makes our home hard to clean, it's not hard to clean if there's not stuff in the floor. One of the things that makes our home hard to clean is our clutter. Our clutter is everywhere. It takes over our home, and we have to eliminate this clutter. Well, if you're sick and you can get out of bed, you have to get dressed to shoes. If you can get out of bed and not just crawl to the bathroom and throw up, If you can get out of bed, you have to get dressed to shoes. You'll feel better. It's true. You will feel better. Get up and get dressed to lace up shoes. Go shine your sink. And then look at what's the shiny sink in every room. You know, I was talking about swishing and swiping in every room. There's that shiny sink in every room. Think about it. Making your bed is the shiny sink of your bedroom. I tell kids, if your bed is made, your parents aren't going to fuss at you because it looks like your room's clean. Even if there's toys on the floor, everything. Shoes in the house isn't gross, Chris. No, it's not gross if you get a pair of shoes that you only wear in the house. Get a little pair of white Keds that you only wear in the house. And then shoes tell your head it's time to get up and do something. If you need to take the trash out and it's 150 degrees on the pavement outside, you can't go out there barefooted. You can't go out there barefooted. You got to have shoes on. But if you have to put your shoes on to be able to go outside, you're going to put it off. So having your shoes on your feet is going to give you the inclination to take the trash out to the curb. Just a pair of shoes. And if you don't have the money to go buy a pair of shoes, run a pair of shoes through the wash machine and they'll be squeaky clean. Let them dry for a couple of days and you'll be good to go. Changes everything. Even people in cultures like Japan and China, they have shoes that they just wear in the house. And don't let them tell you any different. Bare feet are gross to them. Yes, we hate shoes because we don't have a pair of shoes that fit us. Lace-up shoes empower us like nothing else. There's a great testimonial in Sync Reflections about a lady who was pregnant and she was at her prenatal meetings, group meetings, and they went around the room telling what empowered them the most. And she said her lace-up shoes empowered her, that she thought she'd probably be giving birth with her lace-up shoes on. Slippers don't do it. Slippers we can kick off, slip, and they're not good for us if they don't have, your shoes need to bless your feet. Don't wear shoes that don't give you any support. You need to feel like you're walking on a cloud in good shoes. And this is one of the key things. Find a pair of shoes you love. I have a pair on. These shoes changed my life. I had plantar fasciitis. It was driving me nuts. Feet wrapped in hugs. I love that. I learned a little technique on how to keep from ever getting it again, and I do it every night as I get into the bed. I do it every night, and this is what I've learned. Sit down on the edge of your bed and get your foot up and push your toes back like this and hold it for a count of 10. Just hold it. Now, it stretches that fascia right there. Hold it for a count of 10. And I do each foot. Bam. Joyce, how do you downsize after 25 years? Well, one of the things my friend Marianne taught me, Marianne Dilworth, she lived in the same house for 27 years, and she's, God rest her soul, went to her house to help her move. Fly Lady was just beginning. Maybe it hadn't even begun yet. And what I noticed with her, she was overwhelmed. I went down there to pick up a freezer she was giving away. And she went to Atlanta. And what she told me, what we were doing, she had a bunch of purses and a bunch of stuff. I mean, costumes, all kinds of things. And she just didn't know what to get rid of. And she was moving. And there was something she didn't know if she wanted to keep it, take it with her to North Carolina, or what. But what she did was she put it in the middle of the floor. And if on the first day she moved it aside or walked around it, it was good. The second day, if she kind of pushed it aside and kept going, on the third day, if she kicked it to the wall, she took it to the curb. So only keep the things you need. Now, think about setting up housekeeping. Now, my neighbors, my new next door neighbors, they sold everything they had. Everything they had. They moved here in a motor home, and now they're doing some remodeling. So they're living in a motor home, which is probably 500 square feet or something like that. And they have no furniture. None. So they've got to start fresh. Everything new to them. And there you have it. They got rid of everything. So if you thought about only keeping the things you absolutely love, you're gonna get it down to a bare minimum. Think about going on vacation to a condo that, sorry about that, I had a call coming in, I had to decline it, has 4 plates, 4 knives, 4 forks, 4 glasses. Just think about that. What pots and pans would you take with you? Well, I would take my pasta pot. I would take my iron skillet. I would take my Visions cookware. I only have 2 pieces of that. One of them's a double boiler. And that's what I would take. That's what I would take from my kitchen. I would take my favorite dishes, which are my red dishes. And I would take my glasses, and I would probably take 5 cups. I would pare my collection down to 5 cups. And I would just take what I needed from my kitchen. Pretend like you're going to move into a tiny house. Watch a tiny house commercial or a show and pretend like you're going to move into a tiny house. And see how that works for you. It could be fun. Just to think about it. There's a lot of stuff in this room I probably wouldn't take with me. But I would take my hawk picture because it makes me happy. I would take my double rose picture. This is my double rose picture. It's on the wall that I made in my garden. I would pare my books down to the bare minimum because I've got my Kindle, if I can find it. I've lost my Kindle. And I take my scrim behind me that looks like shiplap. And you don't have to take everything. You don't have to take everything. I would take my blankie and my pillow and my favorite sheets. I'd take my bed. Have to have my printer. So you can pare things down to what you need. And you get rid of the clutter in your life. I mean, I got a bunch of scarves over there. I don't wear them often, but I do wear them. But do I need them all? No. I don't need them all. So think about what you could live without. And let me give you this quote that my husband gave me a long time ago. You are prosperous in proportion to what you can do without. Now think about that. Think about that. When we don't have to go out there and buy. I mean, we could probably set up 3 houses from what's in this house. Robert and I did put 2 houses together, but we don't need a lot of the stuff we have. We just don't need it. So let's bless someone else with our abundance and help others along the way. And you're going to be so surprised at how your house starts feeling like a wonderful home just because you're getting rid of the clutter. I mean, just declutter one room. Last week we were working on our master bedroom. No, we were working in the living room. Week before that was the master bedroom. I decluttered a bunch of stuff from my master bedroom. I really did. I got things off the surfaces and put them where they belonged. If we can do that, a lot of times we've got so many things that are sitting out on our flat surfaces that we don't have a storage place for. So we've got to reach into those storage areas and get rid of things so we have a place to put things. Everything has a place and everything in its place. You got it? So everybody, this is the book we're studying, Sync Reflections. I might not go straight by the book, but Sync Reflections is the primer for the way Fly Lady works. It's just the primer. So get your copy. You can get a 20% discount on our website. So folks, have some fun. Let's enjoy the process. Go watch Scott Adams' latest podcast. It's amazing. Every kid needs to watch this. Let's go out there and fake it till we make it. We can do this. Let's pretend like we're organized. Watch an organized person do something. I watched my granny my whole life, and she never sat still. I mean, she would watch Days of Our Lives every day while she ate lunch. She would watch Days of Our Lives. Jeannie, I posted the link on our Facebook page, so you can go to the link from our Facebook page. Yes, Scott Adams is the Dilbert cartoonist, and he interviewed this cute basketball player this morning I don't think he's a basketball player anymore, but he's a motivational speaker, and his name's Dre Baldwin, and he was just amazing. This kid was amazing. Now, let's turn our homes into that bed and breakfast that is on the back of this cover, on the back of this book. Let's turn our homes into a place that we don't need to leave, because we don't have clutter standing around that's going to make us fall and get in our way. I don't have a lot of throw rugs because they're dangerous and they get in the way of me mopping. So, yes, Granny would putter. She would putter everywhere. I learned about shining my sink from my grandmother, because that was the last thing she did when she got through with the dishes. She would wipe the sink out and take the dish towel to the laundry room and put it in the laundry room. So she only did laundry one day a week, but it was just her. So let's find that get up and do moment this week. Every time you feel yourself, and I got this from Mel Robbins, I think is her name. When you just can't get motivated to get your butt up, go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off. And get up and do something. Let's get some things done. So I'm blasting off here. I will see you tomorrow. I got to upload all of this and get it posted. And everybody, let's get ready for the 4th of July. You got your menu planned? I'm working on I think I'm going to make a fake potato salad. I'm going to steam a whole cauliflower. And I'm going to cut it into pieces and turn it into fake potato salad. I've never done it before. I'm going to put plenty of eggs in it and plenty of pickles. And I think I'm going to make a fake potato salad. I might make a real potato salad for Robert too. So there you have it. fake potato salad. I love you all. Thank the Lord for the little boys being found. And I will talk to you later.